No, this paper. That's what I see. It's paper. Hey, Margaret. Hey, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Oh, we got so much to talk about today.
Do we now?
Good morning, everybody. Lord have mercy. What Mickey Story singing and I will always love you, child. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with this lighting here. For some reason, the way the lighting is coming into the room is causing this little flash behind me, but please disregard it. Try to disregard it as much as I'm trying to disregard it. I'm ready to take this whole light and throw it out the window.
We don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to do that. Jomel, are you coming up here?
Let me start by saying thank all of you for voting for Jamal because you moved him from 4th place to 3rd place. We still have to vote today to keep him in the top 5 for the next go round. So I will be posting a link again on the community wall. And I look dark. I want to see my blonde. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thank you guys for voting for Jomel. Again, he has moved back up to number 3. We need to get him up to number 2 and number 1 and keep him there for the remainder of the contest.
This whole month seems gloomy, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay in a positive mode.
It's just gloomy.
Yeah, it just seems so gloomy for some reason. Well, the weather has been changing up here. Like you wouldn't believe. Like yesterday it was hot.
Yesterday was hot as hell.
But then past 2 weeks it's been like really cold.
Not necessarily cold, but fall like.
Yeah.
And who knows what today is gonna bring.
Yeah. But anyway, we got so many things to talk about. Let's talk about some hot topics, things that are in the news.
Should we say hello to people first?
Yes, we can say hi to people.
Hey, blogs. Hey, Dwayne and Ray. Dwayne, you had some good food yesterday.
Did he?
For your birthday.
What did he eat?
Everything. They had a whole bunch of food. They had sushi, they had Chinese food, they had everything.
Speaking of the sushi, I do want to try the sushi. The sushi.
We're gonna do
good.
Sushi challenge.
It looks good.
Hey, Melissa. Hey, Shaw.
Sushi. I think Dwayne said he liked
the
cooked sushi.
And they liked both. The one they had yesterday was totally raw. They had, I want to say from the looks, because I was watching the video, then I got a phone call, and I never went back and finished watching the video. It looked like sashimi, which is the piece of raw fish on top of the rice. Some of it looked like sushi, and some of it looked like sashimi.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want you to really try. Sashimi. Just a piece of raw fish on top of rice.
Why we got to do that?
I just want you to try it.
Why we can't do the one that Dave was doing? It looks so nice and good and crunchy and all. Except for the, I'm really not a big hot, spicy person.
Hey, everybody.
So I didn't really care too much for the wasabi. But they had
but see, a lot of people mix the wasabi into the soy sauce. So that way it's just...
I'm not doing
it. No. It's not hot like taking the wasabi and putting it...
I don't like wasabi.
No, because I let you eat the wasabi and it got up in your nose.
Yes,
but if you put it in the soy sauce, it's kind of like tiger sauce. It just makes it a little hot. It doesn't hit you like
every time I listen to
anybody who eats sushi knows I'm telling the truth.
Every time I listen to you,
if you put wasabi directly on the sushi, like I do, Not because you think I'm lying.
Because when
if
he grinning,
wasabi,
that means he gonna get some type
but
of
if you
pleasure
put the
out of
wasabi
it.
on if you just put it on the sushi, yes, it's hot and it'll catch you in the back of your throat when you swallow. If you mix it in with the soy sauce, it's not bad at all.
Repeat that again.
If you put it in with the soy sauce, it's not bad. If you just put it on top of the sushi like I do, I just take a piece of ginger and put wasabi on it and eat it, then it'll catch you like it caught you the time when you tried the sushi the first time.
I ain't making no promises. See, because when he grinned, that means something. That means something. Y'all don't know. I know my husband.
Right, Melissa. If it's not sushi if you don't put the wasabi on it.
Lies from the Book of Lies. Well, guess what? It's gonna be a new type of sushi. Why I got to
you
put
seen the way Ray said when you mix it with soy sauce, it tones it down.
Why I got to put the wasabi on it when I don't like it?
You don't have to, babe. I'm just saying.
I don't trust y'all with food when it comes to, because y'all always want to see. Y'all want to get a reaction out of me. That's what it is. Like the time he gave me the oil of oregano. Did he tell you about that?
Hey, sure. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Antoine.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what
you don't know what I'm talking about with the oil of oregano?
No, because I gave you 2 drops like you're supposed to.
We're going to leave that one alone. We're going to save that one for a story time because that's definitely a story. See? See?
I'm laughing at you.
No, yeah. I know you laughing at me.
Hey, Trisha.
No, you laughing at the situation. Mm-hmm.
We are going to do the sushi challenge because you did call us out on the sushi challenge. Actually, there's a sushi spot. This sushi spot, they are not playing with coronavirus. First of all, you have to place your order over the phone. Pay for it over the phone. And when you get there, you can't even when you open the door, there is a table right there. And they have a plexiglass. And they just open the plexiglass, slide your bag to you, and tell you have a good day.
Was that sushi good?
It was good. You didn't taste the pizza?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Why?
I just didn't like it. It was nasty.
He don't. No, because you didn't taste the other ones. You tasted that big. That big one was. I didn't ask for that. That was something she just gave me.
Oh, so you gave me something that she just gave me?
No, I didn't realize until after the fact because I would have sent it back that's not. I didn't ask for that sushi roll that was by itself. That big one. I didn't ask for that. I asked for something totally different. And she gave me
the wrong thing. Why couldn't you give me something what you was eating?
I ate that one. I didn't realize I didn't order that until after the fact because I'm like, why is this so expensive? Because I know what I ordered, but I just, you order something and be like, okay, well, whatever. Because I know me, when I order sushi, child, I can order like $40 worth of sushi if I go to a sushi bar. And they'll be like, you sure you want all of this? And I'm like, yeah, they'll be like $55. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So then I have to go back and read through my order because I'm not paying that much for sushi. Now, when I lived in Maryland and we used to go to the sushi restaurant and it would be like 5 of us, we'd end up ordering like $200 to $300 worth of sushi and we would all split the bill. I'm not ordering that much sushi on my own because 1, I'm not going to eat it all, and 2, So this time I was careful of what I was ordering. And it still came up to like a large amount. And I'm like, why is this so expensive? But the one she gave me was like $15, which I didn't order that. I ordered something totally different. So next time I order from them, I need to be careful and make her read the order back to me. It was good what she gave me. It was something that I probably would have never ordered on my own. But when I looked at the receipt, I'm like, I didn't order this. But it was good. It was something different. It was something that I'd order. Well, no, I probably wouldn't order that again. It was all right, but it wasn't something I would order again.
It was nasty.
Not that it was too big. Like, it was, sushi's normally like this big.
But that was like all the leftovers and put them in there.
No, it was just a really big piece of sushi. And it was too much for me.
Well, listen. Y'all, I've been trolling
again.
Charlene. I've been trolling again, but I don't troll like regular trollers do. I just troll to like look for different things that's going on.
And cakes and coffee and
In social media. Period. Like mostly celebs. And we got to talk about this Tamar Braxton thing. We got to talk about the Breakfast Club. For those of you that watch the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God just made a big deal with iHeartRadio. Of course, we're going to talk about Joe Budden and Sin Santana. Now, you know what? Let me say this to Joe Budden. And I'm going to say this to him. Hopefully, he'll listen to this one day. I told Joe ass. Joe Budden was wrong for having a baby, for getting with sin, period. You don't think so?
I don't follow.
Did you see how Sin terrorized Erica Mena?
I don't watch that.
So you never watched Erica Mena on Love and Hip Hop?
No.
Well, Erica Mena was a bitch.
Love and Hip Hop when you put it on.
Well, Erica Mena was a bitch. But Sin Santana, that bitch, she crazy as a roach. She crazy as cat shit. And you know what? These celebs, they kill me. Because they have their own little playpen that they play in. They have their own little rules that they go by. Especially now the black ones. The black celebrity. You black celebrities, y'all. Excuse me. You black celebrities, y'all be carrying on. Y'all be doing too much. Y'all be doing the most. Y'all talk about us regular people. They talk about us. And what we do. We talking about just the ones, I'm talking about the black celebrities that got money. Y'all be doing some crazy. What's that boy's name, that football player? Something Beckham? Odell Beckham. Let's start with him. You listening?
Do you believe her?
Huh?
Do you believe her?
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
From where I come from? In the industry? Do I believe her? Am I gonna?
Well, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the one that?
I'm talking about the girl that gets on the airplane and goes to his house and shits. You want to ask me if I believe her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe her.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
I believe her. Because you know what? Celebrities, let me tell y'all something. Celebrities, y'all thought R. Kelly was y'all thought he was the weird one? Child, please. He ain't even the weird one.
No, people in general are weird ones. Because I saw a post that on Facebook that like kind of took me back that people are into incest. And I'm like,
oh no, see,
people wanting to have sex with their brothers and their cousins and their mothers and fathers. And I'm like, are you serious right now?
Because if they call me one more time,
you need to curse him out, whoever it is. It's probably somebody being up. Him moving just messed up my whole life. Child, I look dark and everything. Hold on, y'all. I don't know how him moving messed up my whole life, but okay.
I can't talk right now. I'm doing a show. You have to talk back. Child.
What happened?
I'll tell you later. Okay. Got me all up out of my damn
And when
space.
you moved, it messed up the whole thing. Well, to fix your side, leave whatever you did, leave it right where it's at.
I can't.
Because look, it fixed it.
Y'all, we need a bigger. We got to move this studio. It's so small in here.
That fixed yours and you fixed mine. Because when you got up, the whole thing behind me messed up. But whatever.
Don't hit me the line.
It fixed when you came back. So.
But anyway, they got some y'all don't even know some of these celebs, some of the stuff that they be doing behind the scenes. Then now they like little kids. They telling each other, I'm telling. And now y'all want to tell, and y'all want us to hear it, so we can sit here and feel sorry for your black ass.
Why would I feel sorry for you?
I don't feel sorry for him. Like Tamar Braxton, I don't feel sorry for her.
Well, according to her, he hit her first, and she went off.
Now you know Tamar.
Well, I could.
Come on, Joseph. Now
But
you know
no,
Tamar.
because if you
I'm not
never
here being
heard,
judgmental, but let's look at
no,
this
but
thing.
I'm saying, but you have to look at it this way. If her and Vince never went through that, why all of a sudden now is she beating people? Vince would have put it out there that she, unless
Because she crazy.
he just didn't want. But I think that whole setup thing, I don't know. I find, I don't know. I think a lot of it is because of him.
Well, I don't feel bad for her. We got too many people in this world. We got too many women. Okay, it's too many women right now that's getting their ass beat. Joseph. It's too many women in this country right now that's getting their ass. You know, right now, it's a woman right now that's getting her ass beat. Okay. To the point of no recognition to be focused on Tamar Braxton.
And just like you saw in P Valley, what happened? He was protecting her, beating up her husband, and she pulled the gun on the one that was beating up her boyfriend, husband, whoever he was. So a lot of them don't even want to get out of the situation they're in. Because they think that a lot of people that are getting beat, and I'm not going to just say women, because there's men that get beat too, but they think that getting beat, that you love them. And then they want to just be able to come to you and complain. But then when you I watched it on what's that court case with the 3 judges? Hot Bench. When that girl, I think you were asleep. When the girl that she was suing is sitting there saying, "But I'll live with them," and he punched her, and he did it, and the girl is sitting there going, "No, she's lying. No, she's lying." But the girl has so much information on how this boy. It was so bad they threw the boy out of court.
Ask you, do you when you come from a place of I come from a place of abuse.
I've been beat on.
Like domestic abuse.
I fought back, but I've been beat on.
And I know what that feels like. I remember what was going through my head, for the logical reasons, trying to logically think, why am I still here?
Hey, Hummingbird.
Why am I staying here? Why am I still here? I was trying to, come up with a logical explanation for myself still being in the situation. And one of the things is that I felt like I had nothing without this person. And to be honest, I didn't. It was like, no, I couldn't pick up the phone and call nobody and say, "Oh, he beating on me and he doing this to me and he doing that to me." And they say, "Well, Tramel, I opened up my house to you," or what have you, Didn't never have that.
I was more ashamed of it than I was, but I was fighting back. So in my mind, that made it right. Because I didn't just stay there and get beat. I was fighting back. So for me, that's what made it right. It was because I wasn't just getting beat. I was fighting back. But at the same time, I was ashamed of it. Like when I got punched in the face and a blood vessel popped in my eye. So half my eye is bloodshot red. And I'm lying to people of how it got bloodshot red. Or my jaw was dislocated. And I'm trying to eat or talk, and I can't because I'm not going to the doctor to get it relocated. I'm just waiting for it to pop back into place.
Well, see, I never had that problem.
I just was more embarrassed. I was more ashamed of it than I was anything else. But at the same time, I was fighting back. So in my mind, that made it right because I wasn't just getting beat. I was beating back. And then I realized that when I got out of that situation, because I had 2 relationships like that back to back. And the second one, I said, you know what, if I got to fight, then I don't need to be with the person I got to hit or fight. So anything past that, I've never been in an abusive relationship. But because I was in one, my natural reaction is to hit now. So I have to keep myself in
that's my natural reaction too. My natural reaction is to just get up and leave. I can't.
My natural reaction is to fight, which is not a good thing. I've never hit Tramel. I'm never going to hit Tramel. But if I just reacted on how I felt at the time,
y'all gonna see it on the news.
He would have been popped and had a dislocated jaw quite a few times.
And we would have been on the news. It would have been just like Hancock.
Ooh.
No, we don't hit each other. No, we don't do that. But see, my natural reaction now is to run. It's to get
right.
up and run.
And Hummingbirds are right. It's a reflection of you not knowing your worth.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a reflection of you not knowing your worth because you sit there for years and years sometimes. Sometimes some people sit there for years and years sometimes and say and rationalize.
Right, like I did.
They rationalize why. Now, the reason here's the reason why, in a sense, I can't say I don't believe Tamar because I don't know her, you know. But here's what I'm not rocking with. What I'm not rocking
Well,
with.
she didn't get the order protection.
No, she didn't get the order
He
protection.
did.
But this is what I'm not rocking with her. She got too many sisters around her. She got too many her sisters. She got too many people around her. Okay, that.
But if you read into it, they all don't like him. None of them like him.
Yeah, none of them like him.
Because they said everything with her changed when she got with him, and none
what
of them
changed?
like her. I guess her whole.
That's what I want to know. What changed? Tamar's always been a little bitch.
But Tramel, that's the part you see. They see the things on the back end that we don't see when the camera ain't
well,
rolling.
I guess.
I mean, you got to realize people keep up a facade in front of a camera, and once the camera is turned off, like me and you, people see what they see with us on camera, but only the real people that know know who we are really.
Right.
After the camera goes off.
Yeah, that's true.
So just because we sit here and act like, oh my God, we're so loving, and you see the love, because that's what everybody says, they see the love. You would never know that when we fight. Oh honey, the police came here a couple of weeks ago. That's how bad it got, because he was screaming at the top of his lungs.
I was giving white woman realness.
So I'm just saying, but that's what I'm saying. People don't know. So if I was to say, or you was to say, oh, I got to order protection, they would look and go, for what? They love each other. But you don't know what happens when we're not in front of the camera. And that's the part that we don't know.
But I was just playing devil's advocate.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, people, and it is people like Tamar with a lot of sisters that are the ones getting beat. And won't tell nobody they're getting beat because they have a facade to keep up, and she is who she is in the public eye.
Well, in this case, I think that she really, whatever he says that she's doing, I think she's doing.
Well, she said he hit her first, and that's why she.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Tamar is a Pisces, and they can get.
I don't believe that. I believe Tamar was knocking upside that man's head. Period. Pooh. I think she was busting him upside his head, and that's why he went and got a restraining order on her. If she was, then
that means that she just got tired of his shit.
Maybe she did. But I believe him. I believe that she...
I believe both of them. I believe that he thought he could do whatever he wanted to her, and she is tired of his shit, and she busted him one good time, and he went and got an order of protection against her.
But see, this is, this message needs to be sent out to these women that feel as though they have to be. Why y'all gotta when y'all get a divorce, right? Why in the midst of the divorce or after divorce, you feel like you got to go right on to the next relationship? You don't give yourself a chance to heal. You don't give yourself a chance to regroup. You don't give yourself a chance to just want to just get into who you are.
Didn't I just tell you she was the Pisces? That's what Pisces people do. They don't waste time, honey.
Well, they need to start wasting time.
Another man.
No, you can't. That's not how life works. That's not how relationships work, Joseph.
I know that. I know you need time. First of all, you need time to come back into who you are, because when you are in a relationship,
you are a totally different person.
You lose sight of who you really are. And when you get rid of a person or leave a person, you need to come back into yourself. And you need to realize who you are, and then you really need to make a list of things that you will and won't deal with so you don't make that same mistake twice. You need to do some self-reflection and evaluation before you jump into another relationship, because if you just jump right back in one, guess what you're going to do all over again? The same thing.
Yeah, why? But why continue to put your... See, I've always been a relationship-oriented type of guy. Always. I can count on this many hands how many relationships I've been in. I still got fingers left. And I can count on... Well, no, I'm going to leave that one alone.
I can count on
this many hands
how many relationships I've been in. This many hands.
Right.
And still have one extra finger left.
Yeah, but you mean evil. But, see, for me, I've always been... Don't sit there and count.
No, this hand, no fingers left. Mm-hmm. You the fifth one.
Mm.
And hopefully the last one.
Yeah.
But if
The
you
better,
keep
the
acting
best
out,
one. The
but if
best
you
one.
keep acting out,
Considering Miss Pat Rice.
I never dated that hoe, and I'm
Mm.
not gonna tell you that again.
Uh-uh. Is that, was that a threat?
Yes, because I can't stand you keep saying I dated that thing,
Oh,
and
Miss Pat Rice
I
girl?
didn't date her.
Well, your girlfriend, Miss Pat Rice, the one that was interested,
No,
for whatever she was, Miss Pat Rice. Shout out to Miss Pat Rice. Hey, Miss Pat Rice. Anyway, like I said, I've always been a relationship oriented type of brother. And I said that to say this is because I've always loved being in relationships. That was my thing. I didn't want to be one of these little trick ass goddamn queens that was had her ass tooted up every 5 minutes and carrying on and all up in some man's. I just didn't want to be that.
That was me.
And for the girls that was doing it, hey, that's what y'all chose to be. That's what y'all chose to be.
It was safer that way.
Okay, well, whatever.
You don't get hurt that way.
Yeah, you think you don't get hurt that way.
No, you don't get hurt that way, but then it comes a time when you realize, like, for example, when my mother died, I sat and reevaluated, and I was like, what have I done? Like, I'm watching my sister go through it with her husband, and then I'm sitting there like, okay, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I should have tried to be in a relationship, and, because after the last one, I was done. I was like, no more. I'm just having fun and doing me, and I'll be single for the rest of my life. I didn't care. And when something traumatic happened, and I realized that, well, if I had somebody, I could be going through this with somebody. It changed my whole thought process as I was getting older. So now I'm married.
Why you say it like that? So don't make me. Anyway. You cross my legs this here way.
So now I'm married.
But no, because I've been conditioned like that. I conditioned myself like that in terms of being in relationships. I always said no. I was able to turn things off in a sense when it came to me not when I wasn't in relationships. In between those relationships that I had, I was able to turn things off. Which leads me to the next question I'm going to ask people, because I really want your honest opinion on this. I really want to know what you're going to say about this. But I just don't. I was just never one to jump out of a relationship and jump into another one. I gave myself some space to get back to me and who I was, because after a relationship, when you're in a relationship, you are a totally different person. You're a totally different person. I got to know myself. I got to know who I was after each and every last one of those relationships. I was a different person because, of course, I had grown. I had matured. So I had to give myself time to fit into that skin. I just don't understand women, especially women, but men do it too, that get divorced and then about 2 months later they're in another relationship with somebody.
I think people that do that already had that other person.
But some of them don't, Joseph. Everybody that that is gotten a divorce and 2 months later been in a relationship, it don't mean because they had that person waiting on the side or they were cheating on their past relationship with this person. It don't always mean that. Some people just go out and meet somebody and then they just gel like that.
But that's because they're lonely and they're trying to latch on to the first person that they see because
right.
They don't have
what
they had. There are just some people that just need to be with somebody.
I don't understand that.
I've never been that person. I work very well by myself.
I feel like
by myself.
I feel like if you are able to function by yourself and love yourself and be by yourself, I think that is one of the best relationships that you can ever have.
Of course.
I mean, but no, I'm talking about that person, that type of person that can be that is the best type of person for you.
Like when Tremel proposed to me, and I said yes. I thought for a month, well, not months, but for weeks. What have I done? What have I got myself into? I've been single for I had been single for what, 9, 10 years? And I'm sitting there like, what have I done? Why did I agree to this? Oh my God, am I really going to get married? Like, I was freaking out in my mind. He don't know this because this is the first time I'm saying it out loud. But I was freaking out in my mind, like, what did I just do? What did I just say yes to? Oh my God. You know, at first it was cute in my mind. It was like, oh, that's cute. He proposed to me. But then when I really saw he was serious and he really wanted to get married, like immediately, I'm like, he's serious. He really wants to marry me. Like, this ain't just for play. Like, what have I done? Like, do I really want to marry this man? Do I really want to spend the rest of my life? What have I done? I'm so used to being single and doing whatever
Say,
I
what
want.
have I done? One more time.
What have I done?
Say, what have I done? One more damn time. What do that mean? What have I damn it done?
That's how I felt. Like, what have I done? Like, I wasn't going to tell you no. I thought about it, saying, you know what?
You thought about it, and I'm just now hearing this shit?
After I said yes, I thought about it. I was the one who kept, no, but you have to admit, I kept saying, why we get married so fast? Can't we do it here? Why you trying to rush it? Let's take our time. Let's not get married. So you can't lie, I kept doing it. I was the one who kept trying to push you further out, and you was the one, no, I want to marry you right now.
Yes, because you and your sister was being groomzilla. No, you was being a groomzilla, and your sister was co-signing your shit. That's what it was for me.
Push it out, and think about it, and make sure I was making the right decision. But I forgot something happened the day when I came to your house, when we was arguing real bad after dialysis, and I came to your house, and I realized then that I loved him, and that I did want to marry him, and that I did want to spend the rest of my life with him. So at that precise moment, I was like, I'm making the right decision. Because I really was nervous after I said yes. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? I've been single for 10 years. Like, I just can't.
All right.
It was just, hey, Love King. When you're single for so long and you're used to being by yourself, even though I secretly longed to be in a relationship.
No, you single sabotage. That's what you did.
I wanted to be in a relationship, but I think the marriage thing is what threw me off. Because had we just been dating and everything I would have been cool with that. But then when he said, marry me, and I just blurted out yes, because it was so beautiful, and I sat there and cried, and I couldn't say no. I wasn't going to say no.
Yeah, clean it up.
No, I wasn't. But after I said yes, it was like shock. Like, did I just say yes? Am I engaged? Like, is this for real? For real? Like, it was a lot being single for 10 years, and then all of a sudden, bang, I'm in a relationship. Bang, I'm getting married. It was a lot.
Oh, well, speaking of engagements and weddings and things like that, somebody's anniversary is today. Kyla.
Yep.
Kyla and Alvin, our cousins. Our cousin Alvin and Kyla, happy anniversary to you guys.
15 years.
This year's 15 years anniversary. Yeah, 15-year anniversary. Congratulations to you guys. He is so good to her. He treats her like a queen.
But they've known each other since they were kids.
Really?
Yep. He had a crush on her when she was a little girl.
Wow.
And I think the story goes, he told her when they were little, like 5, 6, he was going to marry her, and she laughed. But she was like,
really? Wow.
And she ended up marrying him.
Ain't that something? They have 2 beautiful kids,
mm-hmm.
and her husband treats her like a queen. And I tell you, he treats her like a queen. Remember he did last year for her birthday?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we ended up on the New York City skyline on a boat. He rented out a whole boat, and he had her birthday party on the New York on the boat.
Baking with Charlene said, "What else besides a hammer do you got up under that chair?"
I got my hammer right here. I got a shovel in my shoe. I got a telephone in my bosom. Yes, child. Mm-hmm.
Yes, y'all. Hummingbird is going to be on tonight. She started her YouTube channel. So y'all go over. I posted it on the community wall so you guys can just go over. Go to her Facebook page because she is doing a giveaway this Sunday on her Facebook page, and there are rules you need to follow. I followed all the rules. I followed all the rules, and if you go to her Facebook page, you'll see what the rules are.
As far as what?
You have to like her YouTube. You have to subscribe to her YouTube. You have to subscribe to her Instagram, and you have to tag 3 people in the post and share the post. I believe, if I'm right.
And what do you get for that?
On Sunday, she's going to, I guess, put names of the people that did it in a drawing. I guess I don't know how she's gonna pick people. But she's going to pick people to get a free 30-minute 10-card reading or a healing
Stone.
packet from her.
No, her readings are, you get a 30-minute reading from her. That's 10-card reading. That's a lot.
30-minute 10-card reading.
Yeah, that's a lot. Because I'm telling you, when she read me, I was like, ooh. Yes. But it gave me life.
But she'll be here tonight. And tonight we're going to talk about manifestation. We're going to talk about your birth number. Is it birth number? Is that what?
No, it's not your birth number.
What is it? I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Put in the chat, Hummingbird, please.
It's not called your birth number. Your life number. That's what
your life number.
Your life number and how that affects you.
I'm a 5.
It's not going to be in deep detail like she did on her live, but she'll explain how you can find your life number.
Mm-hmm.
And she may even do some reading because that part we left up to her. Mm-hmm. So, you guys wanted her to come back. Now that you saw what it was all about, so we got her to come back. And this time she has a YouTube page that you guys can go like and follow. And she's part of the YouTube family now. Mm-hmm. So make sure you guys go over and support, like and subscribe to her page, to her YouTube page. Hummingbird, if you can, please. Oh, it won't let you.
But anyway, while he's doing that,
I think she sent it to me before. If not, I'll get it off of Facebook for you guys. Nope, I don't even have to do that. I could just.
What are you doing?
I was gonna put her YouTube page in the description box.
Okay. But yeah, we went completely off tangent of what I wanted to talk about. We were talking about, you know what, Joseph, I'm so sick and tired of these damn celebrities tattletale, hanging britches on a nail. That's all they do. Now they want to tell. Now Sin want to tell how Joe abused her. This woman want to tell how what's his name, Beckham. She would pay for her to get on a plane and she go over to his house and shit on him. I'm so sick and tired of you damn celebrities and y'all mess. Y'all mess. And you know what? We regular people that go have a 9-to-5 job or whatever, y'all, we need to stop listening to this bullshit. For real, we need to stop listening to this mess. Because they ain't no different. Yes, they are. They are more different than us. They just weird as hell. They're weird as hell.
Is it that they're weird, or is it because they're celebrities you find out more about them than the average person?
Well, then they need to keep their little secrets to their damn self. That's what they need to do. If they don't want them getting out. Now they coming down on Meg Thee Stallion. They saying that why she put out all these text messages now. She should have put those out in the first place. It's always something. It's always something with these damn celebrities. Charlamagne the God done went and signed this big deal with iHeart, and now they trying to put a dark cloud over there. Listen, I'm proud of any brother that's an entrepreneur. I'm not really a big fan of Charlamagne the God. I think sometimes he run his motherfucking mouth too much, and somebody needs to knock him in it. But at the same time, I applaud Charlamagne the God. He got his own deal with iHeartRadio, one of the biggest media companies in the industry. So you got to applaud him for that. Then they want to talk about Joe Budden having bestiality. Bestiality, is that what it's called?
Animal abuse?
No, when you want to have sex with animals and stuff. All Joe Budden said is that his dog may or may not get a rise when he rub him on his chest. Let me tell you something, Joe Mel, the one thing that Joe Mel loves, he loves for us to rub him right here on his stomach and on his chest. And he opens up his legs every time we do it. You don't think we know he getting a rise out of that? But am I sitting there having sex with my dog? Would you call that bestiality? No. Would you?
No.
Would you call it that? Dogs are animals are mostly they feed off of emotion, emotional touch, and just emotions. Period. Now they saying he has sex with animals just because he said that when he rubbed his dog, he got, I think he got a pit bull or something. He rubbed his dog. He says he made a statement saying that when he rubbed his dog chest, he pretty sure that the dog might, you know, get a little erection or something like that. It's stupid. It's real damn stupid. What media and what people will make mention of, and it be just so stupid, and it tarnishes somebody's name. And the only reason why they're doing it is because they know that Joe Budden is one of the biggest. He's one of the biggest guys in radio, podcasts. They doing it just to try to bring him down, and that's what black people do, and that's what we as black people need to stop doing. Hell, we shouldn't up here trying to have a conversation on a personal level with just the regular people. Damn, we can't even have a conversation with the celebrities, all the crazy shit they doing, Trey Songz, locking girls in rooms and doing shit, the shit that he did to Keke Palmer. Now all this shit is coming out. All this shit is coming out, right?
Well, they shouldn't have did it.
Yeah, they shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have did it in the first damn place. That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. We need to stop treating each other like this. We need to stop doing all this crazy shit to one another. For real. The biggest abuser of black people is black people. Do I need to say that again?
You can.
The biggest abuser of black people is not white people. It's black people. I buy that for $10,000, because it is. It is. And it needs to stop. Wherever it can stop. We can't stop it all at one time. We can't. It seems that we can't get on the same damn page.
We'll never be on the same page.
But where we can stop it, we need to stop it. Y'all need to understand that we were conditioned to treat each other this way. And the only people that can break the cycle is we ourselves. That's it. I don't even watch the news no more. Do you? I can't even tell you the last time I watched the news. I can't even tell you the last time I watched celebrity news. It's like Access Hollywood or something.
I've never been interested in.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I'm not amazed at some of the things that I hear some of these celebrities doing. Like y'all was surprised by R. Kelly. Y'all was really surprised by that. Y'all was surprised by all the stories. Yeah, it really hit y'all this time, and now y'all want to mute him out. It really hit y'all this time. It took, what, 20 years? How long ago was that?
Out? Maybe 5 people, because the rest of everybody is saying that they lying.
Right.
So,
how many years did it take y'all? It took y'all R. Kelly issue. That happened 2000, maybe. 2000, 2001. It took y'all 20 years. It took 20 years for y'all to believe the shit that he was doing. Now everybody want to be down at the courthouse and lock him up. Lock him up. Throw away the key. You should have been doing that 20 years ago, because he became so narcissistic and so out of control and so believing in himself that he can do this and get away with it, that he did it. That he did it. You see how cocky he was when he was going up in them clubs after he got arrested? He was like, man, they ain't gonna do nothing to me. I got acquitted 20 years ago. They acquitted me 20 years ago. What the fuck they gonna do to me? Y'all created that. Well, I'm including me in that too. Well, no, I'm not going to sit here and say I ain't believe, because I believed them. I believed it. I believed it 20 years ago. I believed it. I saw the video. Those are little girls. Am I gonna sit here and tell you I didn't listen to R. Kelly's song? No, I ain't gonna sit here and lie and tell you that shit. One of my favorite songs is This Christmas. And I still get mad because I can't play it no more. I like to play it all year round. These y'all, you damn celebrities, go somewhere and close your goddamn curtains. I wash my hands of all of y'all. I really do. Like I watch, like the Nicki Minaj, fighting with Lil Kim and Cardi B and all that shit. Nicki Minaj is a little bitch. All of them, they little bitches. Little bitches running around with money. That's all it is. Little bitches, little bitches, little. Don't say that, you know. Don't say that word. But y'all get what I'm saying. And I, for one, refuse. I tap out. Y'all get none of my money no more. None of them get my money no more. No. I'll watch you on YouTube. I'll see you on TV. You ain't get my money. I'm not spending no money on no damn one of these artists out here. You crazy? I don't contribute to none of them. Well, this is Gladys Knight or Patti LaBelle or somebody like that. But y'all need to go somewhere. Y'all really need to go somewhere. What would life be without celebrities? What do you think? Do you think we would still have a good life?
But I don't understand why people act like, I don't know.
I just don't understand why people put so many celebrities up on a pedestal and make them these fantabulous people that can do no wrong, and they can't do they just not, they don't fall like we do.
They're just people.
Yeah, they have more to lose, but
they're just people.
That's it. They're just people. They got arms and legs and hearts and kidneys, some of them, and some of them ain't got no kidneys, and some they go through the same thing we go through, just on a bigger scale. But then I say to you celebrities, you wanted this, you asked for it, this is what it comes with. This is what it comes with. It comes with all of this, all the judgment, all the talking about you, all that. Yeah, don't get in your feelings when you're being talked about as a celebrity. Which brings me to my next question. Can two people still be friends and have a sexual relationship and the friendship still be good?
Yes.
You think so?
I did it.
What was it for you that made everything okay?
What do you mean?
Like, because so many times people have come to me and told me how, they were friends with somebody and, they had a sexual encounter or entanglement. And then after that, things changed. So what
the entanglement happened first, and then we became friends after.
So what was it that made it that made you okay with just having just the friendship and the sexual encounter? What made it okay with you? Because I've been in this position too.
We had an entanglement first. The entanglement was what it was. I know I didn't have no intentions on ever dealing with the person again, and knowing who they were, they always deal with the people they have entanglements with. I had an entanglement, and my intent was that that's all it was going to ever be. We talked past that on the phone, and we became friends. We don't speak now. But
is it because of that, or is it just because you just moved on with life?
Oh, swallowed the wrong way. Hey, out and about.
Excuse me. Well, for me, it was because I moved on with life that we don't speak. I don't speak to this particular person anymore. But we actually had a sexual encounter, entanglement, and it was like a couple days, like couple of days we did. But then after that, we spoke of it. Neither one of us spoke of it. We never spoke of it amongst one another. There were plenty of opportunities where we could have had a conversation about it. We never spoke of it. Even after that, being in relationships and so on, we never spoke of it. It was just something that happened amongst us, and we just left it there.
We talked about it. We laughed about it. Yeah, we had more than one entanglement. Quite a few entanglements,
No, I
actually.
didn't. Mine was like it was like a weekend.
And then it just stopped. And then the entanglements just stopped as the friendship started going further. Um, I think the reason why we don't speak now, I think it had to do with the entanglement.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
I think this is like 15 years after the entanglement. Um, I think they were more into me than I was into them based on the stories that I was getting and the lies that were being told. So I just was like, oh, okay.
Well, me and this guy, we don't even live in the same state no more. So
It just was,
he probably still lives in. If he's still, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know nothing of him.
I mean, I
But we
cut
were
the
good
person
friends at
off
one time.
because I just felt betrayed.
Why you felt
So,
betrayed?
oh, because of the stories they was telling and things that I kind of knew. But
What
then,
about the entanglement?
no, just about me as a person. And if you're supposed to be my friend, you lying on me, you telling people things about me, you telling people my business that you started an entanglement with for 5 minutes, and this person came to me because this person wanted an entanglement with me as well as you, and they started telling me all these things about my quote unquote so called friend, and I'm like, well, he's not lying because the only way he knows is if he told him. And it was a mess. It was a mess. But that's the only person that I've ever had an entanglement with and called a friend. Because anybody else I call friend, I've never, you know, had situations with. Hey, Sticks Girl, I never had situations with. He was the only person. And now that we don't speak, there is no one in my life that I've had entanglements with. And,
I was going to say there's going to be some entanglements. Was it?
well, actually, somebody hit me up before we came on,
Joseph,
and they
don't.
wanted to have an entanglement. They said my partner was lucky. I was like, I don't have a partner. I have a husband.
Joseph, don't play games with me.
Well, hopefully one day I can meet you. I'm like, that's not going to happen.
Don't play games with me like that.
What?
Don't. I don't.
I can't help it if people want an entanglement when they see the blow on me. Because I post a picture and they said I look good.
You're going to have this whole hammer, honey, tomorrow and plant it right up in his skull, cat child.
Hey, Christine.
Messing with me. But no. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know. I've always been able to, like, handle stuff like that.
I mean,
like, I ain't
it
never
was
been
what
like,
it was.
huh?
I mean, for me, I don't know. I guess because I can turn if I've always been, if this is what we're meeting for, then this is what it is. Don't call me afterwards. I'm not calling you afterwards. We have nothing to discuss. It is what it is.
Right.
But I have had situations that went past that.
See, I never allowed it to go past that.
It was more than once, and me and it was somebody else. We weren't necessarily friends, but I went with the intention of slam bam, thank you, I'm on my way home. They was like, no, don't go, and I would wake up there, and then we'd run into each other again, and it'd be the same thing all over again. And then when I realized that it was always like somebody else I know from back in the day, honey, that always felt that, you know, it should only be when they want, not when I want. And, you know, I'm like, okay, well, we're not going to be doing that. I stay away, and then they call me. And but see, that was the Aries thing. Because they were Aries too. So it was like we both were playing the game with each other. And you know, I'd get over there and they tell me how much they missed me and they thought it was different, and I'd be like, well, it would have been different. You know, it was a whole Aries thing.
Talking shit.
But you know, somebody else I know used to do that to me too. When we used to have entanglement 20 years ago. They thought the entanglements were only going to happen when they wanted the entanglements to happen. And, you know, I had to put my foot down. I had to pick up my hammer and let them know that these entanglements will happen mutually or they won't happen at all. Hey, boo. How you doing?
Do I need to say anything?
When they wanted to have an entanglement.
Do I need to say anything?
When they wanted to have an entanglement, they stayed at work just as long as I did and made it their business. They wanted to come home with me and, you know, have entanglements, honey. But then when I would say I wanted to have an entanglement, they were busy. They needed to go home. They had things to do. You know, the entanglement couldn't happen. So then I had to put my foot down and say there'll be no more entanglements. Because this is not going to work when you want it to work. It's going to work when we want it to work. And we never had an issue after that.
That's how it went. Is that your version?
That's my version. That's what I remember.
Happy husband, happy life.
That's what I remember. Because, you know, somebody was thinking they was too cute. Somebody was thinking they was too cute for the world back then. Somebody was thinking they was too cute for the world. And, you know, they was in control and it was going to be the way they wanted it to be. Mm-hmm. That was somebody we knew back then.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No.
You sure? Because I like you to purge your once a month purge.
At the end of the day, it might have took me 19 years, but at the end of the day, I got what I wanted 20 years ago.
And so did I.
Well, you're the one who let me just go off on into the world and
I let you go off into the world?
Pour myself through different
I let
stages.
you go off into the world? I did that.
Yeah.
How did I do that?
Because when I tried to stop, get you to stop me.
That don't even sound like damn. What the hell does that mean?
Oh.
You see how Aries people rationalize things?
Hey, Gloria.
Y'all see how Aries people rationalize things?
How do we rationalize things, Trent?
In y'all own little special way.
If you don't give us what we want, that's just what it is in a nutshell. There's no reason behind telling me no, other than you didn't want what I wanted at the time. Which I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Because if you would have gave me what I wanted at the time, I'd probably be sitting here with somebody totally different.
Yeah, and I'd probably be the leading suspect in your untimely murder.
I'd probably be sitting here.
The leading suspect in his untimely, damn it, murder. Because he got.
Well, Bambi, look, he had the heart, and he let the heart wander.
I ain't let no heart wander. How I let the heart wander?
Mm-hmm.
Your ass decided, oh, I'm leaving, and you gonna pack your shit up and go all the way to Maryland.
Well, you didn't want what I wanted.
Did I say that I didn't want what you wanted back then? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
what did I tell you?
I said, what are we each other? because I'm catching feelings for you and I need to know. And you say, give me 2 days to think about it. That right there said, you know what I heard? I don't want you to go on with your life. That's what I heard, and that's what I did. Child, you don't think about being with me, honey. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. That could ever happen to you. Ever in life. You don't think about being with me. I'll make that decision for you. You don't know what you have, then it'll leave.
So I'm the one that's responsible for all these 18 years of heartache and pain that you
Yes,
have
that
endured.
I endured because of you.
It's the beard. I'm telling y'all, it's the beard and the color and everything that got into his system. I did his head and everything. I don't know. Now I'm supposed to be having a CAT scan on Monday. I think maybe you need to have a CAT scan too. Y'all see how Aries people rationalize things? That he done all of that. He done rationalized it and summed it up into it being on me.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
It
Because
was.
guess what I did? If your black ass want to leave, then go right on ahead and leave. I'll see you next time, if there's a next time. And was there a next time? Sure was.
18 years later.
Okay, well, 18 years later, that's how the Lord meant for it to be. Now leave it alone and let it go. Let it go and leave it alone. Drop it. You ain't going no goddamn where. Where the hell you going? Huh? To the hospital again?
Oh, Sticks Girl says, yes, my man's an Aries. Bless you, Tramel.
They're evil.
Sagittarians are the ones, honey.
No, we're not. We're not evil.
After you date a Sagittarius, honey, you need to see if you qualify for PTSD.
Let me tell you something about a Sagittarius.
This
is something that you need to always think about when dating a Sagittarius. Before dating a Sagittarius, you will never understand this.
Ever be the same again in life.
I don't care how many relationships you move on to, how many signs, whatever. You will never, ever forget a Sagittarius.
No, because you're going to have PTSD.
You will never forget us. I don't care. You can get PTSD medication, whatever. You will never forget us. We are implanted in your head forever. And for the most part, as a good experience.
PTSD. Can you qualify for that after Sagittarius?
Well, your ass didn't have no problems with PTSD. You hear?
I will now.
What, you need some medication?
I need something.
You need something?
A check or something.
An open hand and smack in the mouth?
I need a check or something.
Well, yeah, you do need a check. Because then I get half.
You the cause of the PTSD.
Okay, well then we married, so I get half.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and apply for a PTSD
I don't know why you so upset.
Oh.
Because the best thing that could ever happen to anyone in this life is to be loved by an Aries. That's the best thing that could ever happen to you. And I feel sorry for you if the Aries never loved you.
Y'all, there have been times. Y'all, I used to have a real hair. I tell him. My hair used to grow right here.
See, even Sticks Girl said, y'all have huge hearts, but y'all are special.
Ooh.
Aries.
Yeah, y'all are very special. Yes, very special.
We're never wrong. We always know the right thing to say and do. We speak from the heart. And people just can't understand it.
Y'all, it's time for us to go. We done talked enough bullshit for today. So please make sure that y'all are following us on all social media platforms. Y'all know what those will be. And you know where they will be. Please say a big congratulations to our girl, my sister, my little baby sister Monica of MJ&J family on her monetization. I believe she's having a monetization party. Am I right? I saw something for that this morning.
On the 13th.
On the
12th.
On the 12th and on the 13th, Monica will be having a monetization party. So please be in attendance for that. Don't forget to join us tonight at 8 p.m. for our special Q&A night with Sunrise. She will be doing we will be talking about a whole lot of different things tonight. So please be present. Those of you that are not following Sunrise, you can follow her on Facebook. Joseph will put that link in the description as well. Excuse me as well.
Avi.
And that's basically that's it.
Yes.
With the exception of the regular things like subscribe to our channel, become a lifetime member, and also any donations that you donate to us are greatly appreciated. They go back into our platform. And
make sure you follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I just like saying it because it has a special ring to it. And like above Tramel's head, thank you for all the new subscribers because we're getting new subscribers every day. So thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for watching. And like he said, if you want to become a lifetime member, hit that join button. Or if you don't see the join button because you're on an iPhone or an iPad, the link is in the description box where you can join the McRae Kingz platform. And anything else you need from McRae Kingz is in the description box. If you want to donate to the platform but you don't use CashApp, there's Venmo, there's all the other ways are in the description box, as well as
Amazon wish list too.
The Amazon wish list, the P.O. box, and anybody who wants to get my Care Bears that I posted on the community wall, you can send them to the P.O. box. Anyway, y'all, please enjoy your day. Make it the best day ever. Make sure you go over to MJ&J family.
Yes, go over there
Her
now.
premiere is starting right now. So make sure you go over and support Monica. And with that being said, you know how we end every show. Walk in peace, love, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember,
it's Team McRae.
All damn day. Later, y'all. See you tonight at 8 p.m.
See ya.